Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your fall equinox tarot reading. I'm considering calling these readings short attention span tarot because they're just quick and all about restoring balance in the next cycle. In honor of the fall equinox, we're looking at balance and equality, harmony. So I'm using the Aquarian Tarot today. I've already shuffled the deck just for you. Let's get into it. The Three of Rods or Wands and the Hierophant. That's so interesting. You know what, Scorpio, I've gone from Aries to you, and every single reading I think has had wands in it, which is so unusual. But let's talk about this Three of Wands for you, or it's called rods in this deck, but it's the equivalent of wands, right? So the Three of Wands features a character in traditional, like the Rider-Waite-Smith decks. This character is looking out into the harbor where ships are coming in. We assume that this character has some goods, has some news, has something coming for them. This card typically symbolizes a time when there is a return on your investments in a creative endeavor, in an entrepreneurial endeavor, in something you've put blood, sweat, tears, love, and passion and enthusiasm into. This is kind of like the first fruits. This isn't the full harvest. This isn't like the lottery, but this is seeing a return, getting new clients, or booking another gig, or your manuscript gets accepted or something like that. It's three-dimensional expression of the effort you've put into a passion project or your career, or something that fires you up, something that feeds your ego, something that feeds your self-identity. This is a time for confidence and a time to look forward and not rest on your laurels, but keep investing in your passions. Whatever this project is, it's going to be different for all the different viewers. Hopefully you know what this represents in your life. Wands are typically associated with creative endeavors. So writing can be featured, music possibly, or acting, teaching, leading, writing a book, leading a seminar about something artistic or creative. This can also speak to a capacity for charm and inspiration and the ability to lead others. Threes are also indicative of more than one person involved. So this is you in front of an audience, or you gaining new clients, or somehow involved with being in front of, in charge of inspiring others. Right next to that, we have the Hierophant, which is a card all about the groups and the contracts and the commitments we make, right? So it's clubs, it's organizations, it's, you know, churches if you're into that sort of thing, or your spiritual group, your choir, your local theater, any situation where you are connected with others and committed to working with others. The Hierophant also has a quality of leadership. The Hierophant is typically like a kind of like a priest, or a leader of, you know, like a dean of a mystery school or something like that. So there is also in this card the element of leading, of sharing your wisdom, the sorts of things this character is specializes in tends to be tried and true traditional values and traditional sorts of wisdoms. So, it can even be something like leading others in the fundamentals of a group or a creative practice, a spiritual practice, something like that. There is this element of being a leader, being a teacher, and working with others. It's really interesting. I'm noticing that this character is looking outwards, looking out into, the harbor to see what is coming. And this character is looking at us, looking at the audience. There's very much this kind of duality between the part of this next phase that's about yourself, your own identity, your confidence, your pride in your product or in the effort you've put into something that you really care about, and the face or the title, the role you play with all these other folks. So this isn't as much about vulnerability and direct expression as it is about having a leadership role that has responsibilities to other people in a way that isn't as personal. There's a step of hierarchy in this role. So when we put these two together, this suggests a time when you're really aware of your passion project starting to reach new levels, where you enjoy a sense of pride, but also that can often mean recognition, possibly additional clients, commission, some sort of chance of additional funds or commissions, something like that. But there's also this element of, this is balanced with this sort of traditional expression of leadership, of teaching, of wisdom, of having some sort of traditional knowledge that can be shared with others. So I hope you found this reading inspirational, Scorpio. I'm super excited for you. I hope this gives you some options or some ideas for moving forward. In any case, thank you so much for stopping by. Take good care.